Hello. Turn off the lights.
The room above yours. When Farhan moved into the old apartment building, the landlord gave him only one warning. Never complain about noises from upstairs. Farhan laughed. There's someone living there? The landlord paused. No. The first night. Around 1 a.m., Farhan heard footsteps. Slow, heavy, dragging across the ceiling. He ignored it. Old buildings make sounds. But the footsteps continued every night, same time, same rhythm. Walk, stop, walk, stop. As if someone was pacing. After a week, Farhan couldn't sleep anymore. He went upstairs to knock on the door, but there was no door, only a blank wall. He checked the building layout. There was supposed to be an apartment above him, but somehow there wasn't. The sounds change. That night the footsteps stopped. Instead, knock, knock, knock. Coming from directly above his bed. Then a faint scratching sound, like nails dragging across wood. He moved his bed away from the spot. The scratching followed. An old woman downstairs whispered to him, "The family upstairs disappeared years ago." "What happened?" She shook her head. "They said someone was living in the ceiling." The final night. At 2:13 a.m., Farhan woke up to silence. No footsteps. Nothing. He relaxed. Then he heard it. A whisper, directly above him. "Move your bed back." His heart stopped. Dust began falling from the ceiling. A crack slowly appeared, and something pale pressed down through the plaster. A hand. Then another, trying to pull itself into his room. The next day, Farhan moved out. The new tenant sleeps directly under that same spot, and every night, the footsteps return. The station that doesn't exist. People say there's a subway station that appears only after midnight. It isn't on any map. And if your train stops there, you should never get off. Miriam worked late and caught the last train home. She sat alone, listening to music. Station after station passed. Then the train slowed. The lights flickered. The sign outside read, "Ashwood Station." She had never heard of it. The doors opened. No one entered. No one left. But the air felt cold, heavy, like the station was waiting. She noticed a man standing outside, motionless, staring straight at her. His clothes looked old, his face pale. The doors closed, the train moved again. But when she looked back, the man was inside the train, standing at the other end, watching her. The speakers crackled. "Next stop, Ashwood Station." Her stomach twisted. They had just left that station. The train slowed again. Same platform, same man outside. Except now, there were two of him. She asked the conductor what was happening. He looked terrified. "If the train stops there 3 times, you don't go home." The lights went out. The train stopped again. Ashwood Station. The doors opened. All the passengers stood up at once, moving toward the exit, their faces blank, eyes empty. Miriam stayed seated. The man outside smiled and slowly stepped inside. The next morning the train was found empty, still running. But one station on the route had no name, just darkness. The reflection that stayed. Zane bought a mirror for his bedroom. Simple, old-fashioned, nothing strange. Until he noticed something small. His reflection blinked slower than him. The delay. At first it was tiny, half a second, then longer. His reflection moved slightly later every day. He told himself he was tired, imagining things, until one night. He waved at the mirror, and his reflection didn't move at all. It just stared back, smiling. The copy. The next morning he found scratches on the glass. From the inside, he covered the mirror with a sheet. That night he woke up to whispering. The sheet was on the floor, the mirror uncovered. His reflection was standing closer than him, face pressed against the glass, watching. The swap. The next day his friend visited. "You look tired," she said. Zane turned toward the mirror. His reflection didn't. It kept staring at her, smiling wider. She left quickly, refusing to explain why. The ending. One night he stood in front of the mirror again, trying to understand. Suddenly the room went cold. The reflection stepped forward, out of the mirror. Zane couldn't move. It touched his face, and everything went dark. In the morning, the mirror showed a normal room, and a man smiling calmly. But people said he seemed different, quieter, watching too much, like someone learning how to be human. Now subscribe and like for more videos.